This video is brought to you by TechnoBuffalo because we bought the Gear S2 with our own money because we wanted you guys to see it and I wanted to run on a treadmill for a while. How's it going, guys? Mark Bursteiner here with TechnoBuffalo, and I figured what better way to check out the brand new Samsung Gear S2 than to get a little bit active here in the gym. So in an effort to stay active, we're going to be increasing this I believe every minute. It's also just going to help us kind of keep the video challenging. So every minute the speed is going to get cranked up on me. So why don't we just go ahead and get started. So the S2 is obviously, it's a wearable. You guys have seen me wearing all kinds of stuff. The major thing about the S2 is that the way that you interact with it is a little bit different than you might be used to, because it's not running Android Wear. It's running Tizen, which is Samsung's OS. The way you navigate through the OS is through this awesome click ring around the side, and that's easily my favorite thing about the device. Everything else about it is perfectly fine. Runs about as fast as you could expect it to. The screen is fine too. But this is a really great way to interact with a wearable, and that's really what I want to kind of start to see come to other devices. It would be great to see Android Wear try and adapt something like this as an interaction form for Android Wear. The Gear S2 is actually pretty fun to use. Using that click wheel, that's going to get you access to the other little widgets that are on the screen here in Tizen. It's all stuff that you're going to be used to from the S line of devices. It's got S Health, all that fun stuff. You can even track and see how much coffee and water you've been drinking throughout the day. My major issue with the S2 is that because it runs Tizen, you're not going to be able to run all the great stuff that you can run on Android with Android Wear. I really miss having the ability to respond to Hangouts messages, being able to see things like my weather app that I use on Android. So the Ring is great, the device itself is great, but because it's not running Android Wear, I just can't really recommend it to anyone. I feel a little bad about it because it's a great device and it feels great on the wrist. It's just not got a lot in terms of functionality, which I really miss. I know John only uses wearables for notifications, but I like to be able to interact with them. Well, we made it all the way to 7 on the treadmill, so hopefully we should be able to just go ahead and tap right here and see what my heart rate is. It's probably pretty high. I think it's a great device if you're running Samsung in your pocket. Obviously run Samsung on your wrist. Otherwise, it's probably a don't buy. Let me know about what you guys think about the S2. Is this something you might actually use? Not being able to respond to notifications makes a really big difference for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be kind to one another, and I'll catch you in the next video. Oh God.